YouTube now. Okay, we are live on Kick. Pin that. Okay. Had to pin a message on the Kick because I can't. Okay, my chat is working. That's a good thing, I think. Double make sure, but I think. Actually, let's do this. Bam. Okay, that one shows up. So this is so weird. So when I'm pushing only to Twitch, my Twitch emotes don't work. But if I'm multicasting, my Twitch emotes work. Like they show up on my screen properly. Let's put it that way. That's what doesn't make sense. That is what doesn't make sense. But let's test my theory. Nope, they work. So that is just weird that if I'm just going straight to Twitch, my channel emotes do not show up. It just has the words. So I know what the emote is, but it just has the words. If I'm multicasting, they show up. Which I wonder if I should put, just so you guys can see chat. I just gotta figure out how do I think I can do this. Sorry, I'm trying to tie my shoes. I'm behind today. But so I am attempting to, or I'm trying to get my shoes tied here. I don't know why I'm just not doing this, which like I normally do would make it much easier. Because I got a little shelf here on my desk that I can use. It's just hard to reach without my head bonking on the desk if I doing it on the ground, or at least over there. I could turn this way, but then I wouldn't be facing you guys. Okay, let me see if I can get this to work really fast, and then we will get going. Okay, I think this will work. Let me see if I throw a couple emotes in here. Nope, it did not work. Why did it not work? It should be working. I have it set as to where it doesn't show up on my screen, but it should show up on the stream. If it ever eventually shows up, it shows up. I got it on there for you guys, so hopefully that'll work. Okay. And I think we're good there. We're good there. I got to figure out. It's a little crazy that that's not showing up now. But let me make sure my chat over here is working. Okay, so I can see YouTube chat. I still can't see Kick chat. And I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix that. Oh, that's okay. That's got a low charge. I can plug you in for sure. Here we go. Okay, let me grab my coat. Oh, which hat do we want to wear? Oh, I'm so tired, everybody. I'm so tired. Okay, we're good there. We're good there. I don't know why chat won't show up for you guys because I have the setting turned on, but it's not working. Oh, I need to put my watch on. I have not done that. I mean, I don't need to wear my watch, but I would like to kind of have a general idea of my time and distance that I'm running. I still don't know what we're going to do for a route. I don't know. I think we'll just head out to the east side. Heading out to the east side. Okay. You know what other... What? Okay, so something is going on with my stream editor because my overlay isn't working. Does it only push so much on my overlays? Let me see. we're gonna delete that, save. Does my overlay work now? That's just weird. It was working before, now it's not working. I don't know what that's about. Well, that sucks. I have an overlay on there. I spent a lot of time. I even talked, maybe it didn't work last night, but I even talked about it last night. I was like, oh, look at my nice little overlay I made. You guys can't even see it. Ow. Man. This time of year, I really need to be more consistent with shaving because this right here, like, rips and tears on my jacket or shirts or anything. It doesn't really matter. It was 30 degrees when I just checked. It's a little bit chilly. I'm trying to wear these. Oh. We got some nutrition. We're ready to go here. Turn this off. I do not feel like doing this. Yesterday took a toll on me. So this will be an interesting week. I might just do 5 miles today and call it. I don't know. And then I'll have to do more tonight. But okay. Key away and I need to lock the door. It's definitely weird being back in my apartment. I haven't lived here for 3 years and now I'm back in here again. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my apartment. It is a good size. I mean, the location is awesome, but I don't necessarily like the building. And by that I mean the people in here. And I can't say that about everybody because haven't met everybody in there. There's a lot of younger blood that has been moving in here, but still. Okay, I'm gonna change camera views. Set you down so I can put my gloves on. I don't know why that won't work. Why my little overlay I made doesn't show up on the screen. That sucks. I spent a lot of time not creating the overlay. The overlay was easy. But getting it on the Streamlabs mobile, I spent a lot of time. Oh, that wind is chilly. Oh my goodness. Actually too cold. Come on, watch. Figure out what you're doing. Oh, like the Great Dane. Oh boy. There we go. Oh, I think we'll just run down Broadway, I guess, towards the hospital. I guess that's what we'll do. Oh man, my legs are stiff and I'm kind of tired, so who knows how well this is gonna go. My legs are definitely more stiff than I thought they would be this morning. You can hear all the people that have their studded snow tires on already for the year, even though there hasn't really been any snow. Whew. But I guess you don't want to wait until the first snowstorm to put them on, because then everybody's going to be rushing to the tire shops to get them put on. Oh. Oh. Like I said, every route we try and run is always uphill at the beginning, unless I go to Centennial Park. It's a killer. Oh, I forgot to change my shoes. I'm wearing the New Balance Rebel 3s, not the Hyperion Maxes. That's what I wore yesterday. I mean, the good news is, in order to get my average, really I only need to get about 8 miles today. And then I could still even run, a 5K tonight. Which, looking at my analytics, I haven't done a night running stream for a long time. But looking at the analytics, maybe it was just a fluke last night, but man, that was one of the most popular or watched streams I've had in probably 2 years. But it's been like my first night running stream in probably a year or so. Maybe even longer than that. I don't remember when last time I've done it. I'm just guessing. I think I did a couple last year. Well, it would have been over a year ago now. Because I still had Nessa, and we were down in Arizona by now, at the same time last year. So it would have been before that, because I think we did a couple up on Mount Helena, where I did some late afternoon, early evening. But I don't know. So I might just have to, maybe this week, continue with that trend, just doing, my goal only to do like a 5K or something. And then see what the analytics say. Now, and then I can just change my runs to nighttime. if that's the popular times. As long as I'm here, I wouldn't want to do that. Like if I go down to Arizona or whatever, that will not work because I don't have enough headlamp for running at night out where I'm usually at, and it'd be dangerous just because of the cactus and everything, and tripping and falling and all that. Oh man, I saw this morning that and I don't think I actually follow him on, well, I didn't even know he was on Strava, but Jeff Garmar followed me on Strava. I was like, that's cool. It's probably the most famous, well, it's not the most famous person, I guess. One of the most famous people that follow me on Strava, because I don't have a huge Strava following, but I do have another pro athlete that follows me. That I used to run with. I've done some running with. She's a Brooks athlete. But tell you what, I feel privileged that Jeff Garmar is following me on Strava. Like, and I mean, yeah, he's a famous runner. He's a pro runner. I mean, he's on a elite racing team. Better known for his FKTs. But as we saw at Javelina, that dude can run too. I mean, he didn't have the day he wanted because he started having some stomach issues on the last 20 miles. But those first 80 says anything. That dude could just step out. He's got some speed. And but I ran with him last Saturday too. I mean, he's just an all-around just awesome guy. Down to earth. I've been following him, not necessarily on, like I said, I don't think I follow him on Strava, so I'll follow him back, but I've been following his FKT stuff and everything for a few years. I actually want to talk to him about an FKT idea I have, just to get his perspective and everything. It would be, well, it's out of my wheelhouse what I want to do. Be a little bit out of his wheelhouse too, but I would still like to hear his opinion, because I don't know if what I want to do is even doable. Make sure nobody's been saying something in chat. I can't see. I see chat other than Kick. Can't see Kick's chat, but I did pin a message for him. But I should be able to see chat for YouTube and Twitch. Tried to put it up on the screen, but for some reason it won't go through. Oh, you know what? Let me check something really fast. Actually, let's go up here past this intersection. I bet you I know why this stuff isn't showing up. I'm gonna feel like a big dummy if that's the case. Well, no, that shouldn't be the case because I can see it on my screen. I think what I'm thinking of is not going to be true. If I can see it on my screen, you guys should be able to see it. You guys know it has been a uphill grind this whole way. It has continued to be uphill at least until we get up here a little ways. Oh, that was a mile uphill. Okay, I'm gonna check something really fast. I gotta stop and can't do it while I'm walking. Okay, yeah, so it's what I was thinking it might be is not. It is set up how it's supposed to be, i.e. that's how I'm able to see it. I don't know why it's not showing up for you guys, but I'm actually getting kind of sweaty even though my face is frozen. We're gonna go as far out east as we can. I think technically it's called south, but it might be as far south as you can go too. I don't know. Because we're gonna go all the way to the South Helena exit. Which it is south. It is the South Helena exit. But it's also as far east as you can go. Saw this morning, I mean, it's tempting. It is very tempting, even though I don't really want to get back into that line of work. But I saw that there was a director of human resources position opened up at the MSU Northern campus, which is would be a fulfilling job, and I'd make good money, and I am more than qualified for it. And its campus is in Havre, Montana, which isn't a bad place. It's not. It's up on the High Line, so the wintertime weather sucks even worse than here. Just because it's so windy all the time. It doesn't typically get as much snow, but it is just as frigid cold but more windy. And there's not a lot of mountains nearby. The Bear Pausers are fairly close. I don't know what the access is to there though, because the Bear Paws are, I think, fully in one of the native reservations up there. But I mean, the Bear Paws are pretty cool. I've been in them. But as far as like running with fur trade for something like I'm doing right now, it would be a perfect place. And there is some hills. It's not just flat land. It's more rolling hill, prairie type of land. I mean, it's It's in Hill County, so I should tell you something. Although the hill for what Hill County is named after also could be a person, I guess. Oh, we're almost to the apex of the uphill, at least on this section. And then we run downhill past the hospital. But then once we get down there and we turn right, it is actually, it might still be downhill a little ways. But then it's another uphill all the way to the South Helena. I was talking to somebody the other day because a few years ago, Runner's World, on their top 10 marathons to get a Boston PR if you're looking for one. Oh man, I'll let this traffic clear up a bit. Especially being that I lose the sidewalk, which I talked about the other day when we ran through here. This section has 0 sidewalks until you get to the hospital. I don't remember if it was like listed like number 6 or 7, something like that. And because on paper you look at it, it's a net downhill course, and that's one of their criteria. But if you dive a little deeper into it and look at not only the course profile, but then also realize that it's at least the start of the race is a mile high, and then you're finishing here, which is like 4,300 or something. So it's net downhill of like 700 feet. But there is a lot of like rolling hills and long uphill grinds, especially going into like Montana City. Actually, the other side of Montana City, all the way to the South Helena exit here on the course, is almost a continuous uphill. There's a few flats and downhills, but for the most part, it is a continuous uphill. But it's over 1,000 feet. It's like, I want to say like 1,200, 1,300 feet of uphill vert throughout the whole course. So you couple that with the fact that for most people this would be considered a high elevation. It's not an easy course to get your BQ if that's what you're trying to get. And so it baffled me that they had it listed in the top 10. And I do remember the year after they listed it, because it's a spring marathon. But the year after they listed it, yeah, there was a huge influx of out-of-staters that came here. And I remember talking to a few of them on the bus, and I was like, yeah, pretty much, oh, well, good luck. Like, one guy from Florida coming for sea level, and he did have some concerns over the elevation. And I told him, I go, well, conserve yourself, because there's a lot of uphills. It's deceptive how much the vertical adds up. And he was like, what? It's like, I thought this was a downhill course. And I was like, well, yeah, if you look at start line to finish line, but there's a lot of rolling hills. But I think actually what they did was they didn't look at the most up-to-date course profile, like elevation profile, because it was rerouted. It used to start, and it was about the same from start to finish as far as downhill. About, probably lost about 700 feet. But that course didn't have as much uphill on it like this one does. And that would have been about probably 2 years before that they made that course change. So it makes me wonder if they were looking at the old course. And I don't know why they changed the course. Probably permitting of some sort. That person didn't even look and see that I was coming. I actually want to get on the other side if I can. So it'll be easier. I have to be on this side anyways, and it'll be easier when I get down here further to cross now than it is down there. Because most people coming to the hospital come from that direction. Because that's where the main drag is that we're getting ready to get on. Yeah, it's like, it is kind of deceptive. Now, officially, my fastest marathon is on this new course, but also or was it on this new course? I don't remember. Might have been Grandma's, which is also usually listed in the top 10. Grandma's might be my fastest. But I do know that this course, where's my fastest or second fastest? I was actually, it was still a big fail for me, let's put it that way, because I had cramping issues. Around mile 18, I want to say. And it wasn't like your normal bonk. This is definitely because of my muscle imbalances. My hamstring just couldn't hold up. The rest of me felt great. But because of that cramp, I was set to run about a 2:47. I was on pace for a 2 hour and 47 marathon, and then pretty much limped it in the last 7 miles. Ended up finishing like with a 3:18 or something like that. So I've never actually been able to put together a successful marathon. I've ran some good half marathons, some good 10Ks, a good 50K. I'd say my last 50K was a great run for me, even though I hadn't even trained for it. So then it makes me wonder, like, gosh dang, if you had trained for that, what could you have done? Because I felt good. That was a good 50K for me. A new cell tower over here. Makes me wonder if it's mine or not, because that might change me being able to do this one loop that I like to do. Which I was thinking about doing today, but I don't know if I'll be able to. It'll definitely be Hopefully this guy doesn't hit me. Yeah, he slowed down good. Now we're on the uphill grind again, all the way to the exit, which is probably a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles. By my watch, it should be about a mile and a half. Actually, I'm gonna look and see what my signal is right here. Well, it says I have 4 bars, so maybe that is my cell tower. No, I can't do that today. My legs just don't have enough, to do the loop. We're still going to do a loop. Well, most of a loop. But the big loop going up into South Hills, I don't think I have in me, because it's about a 400 or 500 foot climb, I want to say. Might be a little more than that. In a short amount of time, like a mile. Which I still have yet to run the entire thing up, but I almost did it last time. There's the freeway over there, I-15, that goes all the way from Canada down to, I think it goes all the way down to Mexico, or at least to San Diego. I don't remember. I know it goes to LA, but I thought it continued on down to at least San Diego as well, possibly all the way to the Mexican border. But it might combine with I-5 or something. I-5 goes all the way past San Diego down to the Mexican border. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I forgot my battery pack. So this is going to end prematurely. I was in such a rush getting out the door since I was late that I forgot to grab it, even though it was sitting right there by my hat. I put it right by my hat so I wouldn't forget. Then I went and forgot. Oh man, I gotta walk for a little bit. We're almost to my favorite. I don't know, I was gonna say intersection, but it's more of a ghost intersection. It's been here for 10 years with a stop sign facing the hill right here. I don't know who the stop sign's for. I guess maybe the deer coming off the hill, because there's no road there. You can tell, like, at some point they thought about putting a road there, like in the planning process. But I would guess and say that, because there's 2 intersections, this one and then one further up. But I'm pretty sure this is public land now. So I'm wondering if they, at one time they were going to develop it, but then the city bought the land or something. That one has a post but no stop sign, and it's also been that way for 10 years. trailrunning going around the backside of this little hill is going to suck too, because it's uphill. Last time I did this, I actually now just sparked a memory of the fact that this route feels like it's uphill the whole way, which doesn't make any sense. Here's the stop sign, going to nothing. Going to nothing. That's just crazy to me. I gotta blow my snot out. Whew. Now I can breathe. It's a good thing I'm not doing like a time trial or anything. Because I run slow this morning after yesterday's miles. Man, that looks cool. Good look, that horizon, that's looking off into the Elkhorns, which are already just packed with snow. It's weird how the snow goes around. It's like right there is packed with snow, but on this side of the, I mean, technically it's a valley, the Prickly Pear Valley, but it's not a wide valley, but it's also where the freeway goes, so we always just say this side of the freeway. Zero snow. There's a little bit up on the Continental Divide, so that would be, so the clouds had to go over this in order to dump snow there. There's no snow over on the South Wilderness or North Wilderness here. I mean, so it's like, and it's always that way. Yet then a little bit further this direction is also a couple mountains. It's the, like, Duck Creek maybe area, however what the mountains are actually called right there. They're opposite the valley, the Missouri Valley from Elkhorns, but they're on the same side as the North Wilderness. I don't remember what it's called, because I always get confused. It might just be the Gates of the Mountains Wilderness. Should we go this way instead of going all the way to the exit? The exit's right up here. Actually, I see a construction project up here. Let's go all the way up. It actually looks like they're putting in a gas station up here at this exit. And for years now, I've always been wondering why nobody has put a gas station there. Man, this run is rough. I thought it was 4 miles up to here. I'm barely going to be at 3.5. I mean, there's one part of me that thought it was actually 5 miles, but it's obviously not the case. That is definitely a gas station that they're putting in. If I had to guess, probably a town pump. That is the predominant gas stations out here, which then also means it's going to have a casino attached to it. Actually looks like it might be a truck stop. that might not even be a town pump. So it looks like it's gonna have some diesel stuff over here. That'd be cool. This town does not have a truck stop, which is kind of crazy, being that it is such a huge thoroughfare for traffic, for truckers. Well, that definitely looks like it's gonna be a truck stop. I don't see any signs yet. That'd be awesome if it was gonna be a Love's. I don't think it is, but that'd be cool if it was, because I can get 10 cents off a gallon there in the morning. It's definitely a truck stop. Has to be. And the color of the building makes me think that it's a Love's. That's the only reason why I said Love's. That is not the color of a town pump. Wow, since the last time we've been out here, which would have been like 8-9 months ago, this place is expanded. There's buildings over there. None of this. I don't even know what it is. Looks like a senior living facility existed. I remember this was here, but it was like brand new. I think it was just being finished, getting built. Oh, this is where JCCS moved to. Huh. That's my dental office over there. There's another dental place, and I don't know what that place is on the left hand side, and then you have a CPA firm right in the middle. That's kind of funny. And then this is a surgical arts building. Oh, I forgot this sidewalk ended. I need to get on the other side of the road. Well, it's still really cold out here to where I'm getting... Why is that cover off? Huh, that's strange. I can still see my breath really, really good. RPA. Is that like an architect firm? It might be. Because I bet you the R or the A stands for architecture. But looking at the building, if I was an architect, that's where I would. Oh, no, it's Robert something and Associates. I don't know what kind of place. I mean, that still could be an architecture firm. Who knows? You got a hair salon. I'm just walking through here, checking it out. And then a lot of more, you got some ophthalmologist, eye doctor stuff, some more dental stuff, surgery center. I heard that guy coming, so that's why I stopped. No idea where he's going, but whatever. Because he was empty. This is the Frisbee golf course right here. It's a really cool course, and there is a trail that goes all around that you can like run on and stuff, but it has like a nice parking area and everything. But we're gonna go up this hill. I think you guys can tell how much of a hill it is. I'm not excited about it. And then you get just on the other side, right at the top, and that's where it goes off to the left. I'm gonna check signal. bar, so, but that means it has come down, which means it is not better. So I can't live stream the whole thing. Oh. If I went up onto Lime Kiln up in the South Hills. Which I wasn't going to do today anyways, but now I definitely can't do it morning. And all this housing off to my right here is new within the last like 5 or 6 years. Every single bit of it. Oh, I gotta walk for a little bit. I gotta drink some water too. I haven't done that yet. I don't really feel like doing it. I'm not thirsty, but I still gotta drink water. I think I'm not thirsty because it's so cold out here. Force myself to take a couple swigs. This street name here, even though I know it's named after a flower, it always makes me giggle though, because it's Morning Glory Street. And if you know anything, Morning Glory also refers to something else. Okay. We're just going to take this street. It eventually, I don't remember how it goes up here, but eventually it connects to California. And then I think we might do the reverse of what we did last time. I don't know. I got to get more miles. I might just go all the way down to, take California all the way down to Colonial, and then take Colonial to whatever it is, 11th or Prospect. It always confuses me. I'm not exactly sure which one is which. They're both one ways, and one goes one way, one goes the other way. I think it's 11th. And then we could take 11th to wherever. I don't even know where. We'll figure it out when we go. And maybe try and wind over towards Centennial Park. So here's the South Hills Drive. This is a street. I don't know if you can see the sign up there, but it says steep grade. It is a steep grade. Now, if you're training for like a hilly marathon, that would be the perfect street to run up. You know, that'd be a perfect street to just do hill training on too, but of any sort. But it would be a good hill to put on there for doing other, just your regular training. Okay, now this is downhill here. I don't remember this big downhill last time we did this route when I felt like it was uphill the whole way. This is a massive downhill. This would be an awesome area of town to live in as well, but most of these are $1 million houses. Like this one right here is easily $1 million, and it's nothing special. These might be a little less, but that one there. It's probably $1 million house. This one here might be a little bit less. It has a detached garage. That's the only reason why. But it's still questionable because the lot size is so big. This one here, though, it's probably, well, this is a little bit smaller of a house and a smaller lot. If I had to guess, it's probably 550, 600,000. Same thing with this one right here. We're going by. Wow, they don't have a sign for this dip right here. That dude almost launched. I don't know if you saw that when he went by. That's usually they have a sign warning you that there's a dip. Like if I hit that doing, you know, regular speed, because it's a 25-mile-an-hour zone, that guy was doing more than 25. But if I hit it at 25 in my van, I'd have shit flying all over the place, as well as busted my shocks probably on the front. I'm going to keep the stream up as long as I can, but I don't know how much longer that's going to be because we just hit the hour mark. I don't have my spare battery. Once I hit the 20% battery, I'm going to end the stream just to make sure I have enough battery for anything if I need it. I won't need it because I got lost by any means. Hip flexors are so tired. I definitely need to get back. I need to do some exercise, like some ab exercises, because that'll help with my hip flexors too. Because I am just stiff. That was nice. Let me go by. So I can take this all the way down to Broadway, and then jump on to California, but I think we're just going to kind of explore some of this other. I think I can get to California if I go down this. I think this is, I think, what we went down last time I came this way, which again is uphill, which is why I felt like this thing was always uphill, because we kept turning left and going up a hill. But I guess we're going to find out. I do know there's some lower income apartment buildings up at the top of California, which would be up in this area. It's an engineering outfit. Have a lot of employees too. Gosh dang it. Didn't know engineering firms were that big in this town. I guess that would make sense. It's the state capital. Probably do a lot of stuff for the state government projects. Preschool or a daycare or something up here. I bet you're right on the other side of that is where the stop sign is. It's probably California Street. Oh, this uphill is killing me. I mean, this is a rough run. Anyways, because of yesterday's run. But yeah, it looks like that sign says California on it. Oh, like last night I felt really good after the run. Now, I didn't sleep very good, which is normal. When I run at nighttime, my legs are still all, I don't know, excited, I guess you could say. But this is California up here. Now, I don't know as if there's a, yeah, that's all the lower income apartment buildings way out there. I don't know as if there's a sidewalk going down this street. This is a, yeah, I guess a preschool, early education center. Oh man, at least this is downhill for a little bit because I am toast. And we're only 5 miles into this thing. My goodness. Well, like I said, as long as I get 8 miles, if I went straight back, I'd get 8 miles. We got a sidewalk for a little bit, but not a whole lot. Oh. Feel sorry because of my thirst trap on my title. Feel like I'm, what's the term? Catfishing people, clickbaiting people, maybe, with my title. But for my training block, but this week is nothing but mileage, easy miles. Get my mileage up. So if you were expecting to turn in and see me doing like tempo runs or intervals, stuff like that, it ain't gonna be this week. Now next week though, next week is a different story, and I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it too, because I'm probably not gonna do any intervals, but I'm definitely gonna do at least one tempo run. I don't know, I might throw a fartlek in there. I used to do fartlek Fridays. It was always fun because of the alliteration of the title, which is why if you look at my Twitch schedule, it probably still says Monday Morning Mountain. I love alliteration, the play on words and stuff. And again, I am going to start doing Monday Morning Mountain too, as long as the weather holds out. I will do that on this next Monday. next week. It's just a matter of hopefully the weather's gonna hold out. But essentially, I'm gonna be doing a marathon training plan. But I'm going to be adapting it for longer distances. But the very first, probably 2 months is going to be the exact same plan I would use for a marathon. Just so people are aware. And I will try and get on and get my stuff updated to reflect that. Because I put me mid-January, that'd be about right. And then I'm gonna actually be not quite 2 months, I guess, doing marathon. Because I would need about a month to get my distance up to. I mean, I'm still going to do some longer distances as well, but that'll push me over just to get some true ultra training. I kind of want to, we can go this way. Like I say, I kind of want to go down a different street, down to Continental, but I think we'll just take this all the way down. Because Continental's nothing special, and it just has a lot of traffic on it, which you guys heard. That's what we were on as we were running to South Helena exit. That was Continental. But there's even more traffic up here because people come in to the hospital either off of this street, California, or they are off of the all the way down at the end where we turned on the Continental. There isn't much sidewalk on here, which is what I guess probably would be the case. Oh, there's some snow and ice. I figured it'd be warm enough that there wouldn't be much of that. It looks like there might be a sidewalk now pretty much the whole way on the other side, but then I have to jump back over here. We'll just stay on this side. Oh no, you was sidewalk again up there. Again, it just boggles my mind why there's not a sidewalk the whole way, because if anybody's going to be walking to this hospital, this is one of the streets they're going to go down. Oh, I just hit my low battery. So that being said, I am going to be signing off the stream because there's a school right there. I didn't know there was a school right there. That was like tucked away back in there. You can't even tell there's a school. Pigeons are chasing each other. Anyways, that's going to be it for today, this morning's stream. Depending on how many miles I get, I may or may not go for another run tonight. But chances are pretty good I'm probably going to go for another run tonight. Actually, I'm going to go for another run tonight no matter what, because I want to test my analytics and see if I need to start streaming at nighttime just to get more traffic. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. For those of you on Kick, please smash that, I think it's a follow button. If you don't follow me on Twitch, please, whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, come over, please smash a follow on Twitch. And feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel where I do post regular videos. And I will see you guys tonight in my next stream. Bye, everybody. Love you all.